Hi. So, as you can see by the title of this video, self-pollination. Am I pollinated? No, I'm not about to give y'all a biology lesson, and no, I'm not going to talk about the flower process, but y'all know Azalea is my middle name, and it's also the name that I go by. Azalea is the flower. But today, when I say self-pollination, I know y'all like, what the hell? But today I'm actually talking about self-healing. And am I healed? Or am I still healing? Am I still in the process? And it's a question I want to ask you guys too. Do you guys feel like you are self-pollinated? Are you fully pollinated? If you don't know what self-pollination means, you can go on Google, but self-pollination is basically, I think, when a flower can or a plant can reproduce itself. Like after it dies, it could kind of do whatever it wants. But let's get into this video. Let's see what I'm going to talk about today. Hey guys, how are you? As I said in the beginning, today we're talking about self-pollination. I know I've been gone a minute or two, but as you can see, I've been a little busy. Speaking of which, do y'all like my nails? Aren't they pretty? These are actually gonna be my birthday theme because guess whose birthday is next month in August? Me! Anyway, but if you haven't this yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notification, give this video a like, share it with your friends, tell your friends about me. Also, I have joined TikTok. I am on TikTok and my name is Blooming with Azalea. So let's get into this video. Now that I've done all of that, so yes, today I'm talking about self-pollination, and I've been inspired to write this video. Oh, the mosquitoes have started. Good God, let me make this quick. I've been inspired to do this blog topic. It is on my blog at www.bloomingwithazalea.com under infant self, and now I'm talking about it here. I will put the link in the description box below so you can read about it. But I've been inspired to write about this topic because in more times of recent, and this seems to be a normal thing, coming close down to my birthday, and I kind of have a self-reflection, check yourself, and as of recent, I've been asking myself, am I self-pollinated? Or have I convinced myself that I am fully pollinated? If you guys remember, back in January, I wrote a blog piece on shifting and healing. The shifting part, I don't think I have anything to explain on that because my mindset has shifted. I feel like my attitude has changed. I'm human, so I will slip up every once in a blue moon. But it's the healing. It's the healing part that I am questioning myself on. There are some things that I've healed from, and I feel like I can confidently say that. But there are also some things that I know I haven't, and I feel like I have convinced myself that I have healed from it. I don't know if there's anyone else like that. You know you've healed from some things, but there are some things you kind of swept under the rug and kind of just convinced yourself, oh yeah, I'm over it. Well, see that? And my shirt says over it. I guess it just says not over it. But anyway, we'll keep it as over it, keeping positive. And I feel like I've been tested lately too. Because as I started to recognize it in myself, I noticed that certain conversations would be had, or certain things would be said to me, or anything like that. And sometimes I don't react, and I just run it down like water running off my back, and whatever it is, what it is. And then there are some moments where it's like, babe, listen, I feel like I done been through this before, and it's happening again. And I'm still getting triggered, which is telling me that I'm not healed. And I thought I was healed from this. And I hate that feeling because I can actually proudly say that there are some things that I've convinced myself. And I said, babe, I'm healed. It's under the rug. And then the minute something else happens, it's like, wow, okay, maybe I'm not healed. The only other way to describe this is by, let me see, do I still have it? I don't know if y'all could see this scar. I'm not gonna give y'all the backstory of this because I too shame. But I have a scar on my hand. This little dark line is actually a little long, as long as what I'm doing. And I was young when I got this. I think I was like maybe 5 or 6. How I got it, I ain't calling out my business. But every time I look at it, you know, I look at the scar, and this is the best way to explain the healing thing for me. Every time I look at the scar on my hand, I remember how I got this scar on my hand. To some degree, I remember what happened, why I got this scar on my hand. I look down at it and I smile and I laugh, right? And it's like, all right, I'm healed, but the scar is still there. You know what I mean? It's like there's no Band-Aid there to cover it up, but I know I've healed from it, but the scar is still there. Like every time I look at it, I remember I remember how I got it and, you know, what took place for this to happen. And it's the same thing with healing, right? Because it's like the situation has happened or different things have happened. You've healed from it, you put your Band-Aid on, you treated it, you recognized it from a point. And then it's like if something else happens, sometimes you smile because it's like, damn, I remember when this happened and that happened. And other times you're sad and you get emotional because it's like, babe, did I deserve that? Like, did I do something in my past life for me to deserve this? Like, what have I done? Why me? Like, why does it have to be me? And for those scars and those ones that I kind of may look at and be sad, it's also a lesson for me. I try to look at it as a lesson. Though I may not be healed, I can understand why it happened. Now, not all of them are bad. Some were just decisions I made, didn't listen to my instincts, or I just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. It just happened. Life happens. And, you know, sometimes it's just like a friendly reminder. Like, sometimes I look at the sky to this day, and I'm like, I shame. Like I said, I'm not going to tell the story on why I have that scar, but my family may know why I have this scar. Mom, sister, dad, any of y'all 3 watching this, and you ask me, I'll be able to tell y'all. But but yeah, that's the only way for me to describe healing. And in this whole process of self-pollination, I've also realized that I need to have boundaries. Like, do not cross my forbidden garden. Hint, hint. Don't cross my forbidden garden. And you know what? I have boundaries. I have set boundaries. I've made boundaries. However, I need to reinforce a lot of them because I find that during my healing process, and because I don't enforce my boundaries, I feel like persons may think that they could cross certain lines. And then it's kind of like if I freak out or if I snap or if I kind of just answer you back and I just leave it as that, it's not necessarily the person or the situation. Sometimes it's bringing back something else that I now realize, all right, this is actually something I need to work on. And it's difficult. It's hard because you want to set boundaries, and then persons may feel like you being brand new. But me setting boundaries is me protecting myself and myself and making sure that no one disrespects me. I don't even let a fly disrespect me. My own dog, Riley, does not disrespect me because the minute I do this to her, she is piped down, she is calmed down. So why would I let any other individual or any situation disrespect me? So in my healing process, I've realized that there are some triggers and certain things, and it's kind of like I sweep certain things under the rug and I kind of just let it go until something else happens, and it's like, bro, I just been through this, and then it triggers a set of emotions that it's not supposed to trigger. And even today, me and one of my friends were talking, and she was saying how she doesn't talk about a lot of things. She has I won't say trauma, but I guess we use the word trauma because I understood where she was coming from, but it's not necessarily trauma, but things that have happened. And she was just expressing how she does not talk about it. She does not mention these things. But the minute something happens, or she gets in an argument, or she gets in a fight, or she gets in some disagreement, sometimes the anger she says that she lets out is not really intentional. Like, she would realize, like, a couple minutes later, babe, I shouldn't have freaked out like that. And when she was telling me about it, I said, the reason why you're reacting the way you are is, one, you sweep it under the rug. Two, you don't talk about it to anyone. I'm a person that she talks to about her things about. And I said to her, listen, baby girl, sometimes you only react the way you do because it's reminding you of something that has happened in the past and you just didn't speak about it because you sweep it under the rug. So how do you expect to self-pollinate if you sweep it under the rug? That doesn't help you. It doesn't help anyone in the end, and you're only hurting yourself in the end, because that's how I want to say friendships can get ruined, relationships can get ruined, or anything can get ruined for the mere fact that someone can say something to you and then it can bring back a certain memory, or it can bring back anything. I've encountered it, and sometimes I would like to believe that it is the Lord himself saying, Odette, you prayed and asked to be a better woman and to evolve and to be the better than what you were a year ago, 2 minutes ago. So here's the test, boom. And it's like, all right, yes, I passed the test. I know I'm healed because I haven't reacted. I walked away, or whatever the case may be. And then there's sometimes why I failed this test, because it's like, well, damn, I need to go back to the situation and reevaluate it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I just wanted to come on here and talk about self-pollination. Like I said, it's on my website, but I felt the need to just make a video. I actually wasn't going to make a video about it because I don't know if I'm making sense. But I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels like they've convinced themselves that they're so healed, because I personally put up a guard. I try my best, and I really, really do. I really try my best not to project certain things on others or a situation when it happens, because, you know, I know I'm not healed, but because I put that guard up so that I don't project it on anyone. And then, which also, like I said in the beginning, don't cross my forbidden garden. Like, I try to reinforce that boundary, and that is actually, I think I actually talked about it, I think when I was turning the age that I am right now. I think I made a post about it. I think that was my Earth Day post, or my birthday post, and I said one thing I want to do is set boundaries. Well, I set some boundaries, and now I'm realizing more than ever, now that I'm about to, I'm gonna hit a milestone. I really need to set these boundaries, because it ain't gonna be no slopping up. And as every day I try to work on myself, every day I'm trying to be better. And this is almost like a transparency post, because I'm sure I have some people who I'm very close with, and if they are watching this video, they could probably attest to this. But I am seriously trying to work on myself. I'm really trying to be pollinated. I think I'm gonna keep y'all, this is gonna be a journey. I think every other once in a blue moon, I think I'm gonna actually talk about how my self-pollination is coming along. Because to be honest with you, from January to now, I know I've worked on myself. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, and I'm trying not to cry right now. I know I've worked on myself a lot, and I know I'm trying not to cry. I know I've worked on myself a lot, but I look at January when I made that post about shifting and healing, and I really thought that I have healed from a lot of things. The shifting has happened, that is good. I'm happy with it. I'm really trying not to cry. But I look at January and I look at now, and I could see there are certain things that I have truly convinced myself that I have healed from, and I honestly haven't. And it sucks, because I've realized I've only hurt myself because I keep sweeping certain things under the rug, because I hate it. I actually don't like talking about some of my problems, because again, it goes back to the anxiety and the overthinking, because I don't care for no one to try to throw it back in my face. I don't care for the judgment, even though people just don't know what to say. But it happens. Like, I'm making this video and I'm thinking back to January, and it's like, babe, like I really, really thought I was healed from a lot of things, and I'm not. And then there are certain situations now that I think about and I regret it so much. I regret it so much, but unfortunately it already happened. And though it's like it's over with, it's done with, I've moved on. But then it's also a trigger at the same time. It's just like, babe, y'all just, it's like, listen, let the shit go, babe. I have had to deal with my own emotions with it, so let that shit dead and let it go. It done happened, it's already, you know. I don't mean to curse y'all, but anyway. So yeah, if there's any more of you who is in the middle of self-pollination and trying to question if you're self-pollinated, if you've made it this far in the video and you're now questioning yourself, 2 to 1, you're not healed. And this is not to bash anyone, this is even to bash me, but I want to encourage you. Look at yourself. Look at the things you feel like you need to heal from. Write it out and try to work on it. And the truth is, you don't know how healed you are from something until you're put back into that situation and you could kind of navigate yourself and see, okay, this is how I reacted to this, that, and the third. It's a lot of different things. I feel like it's different for many people. Some persons, I give kudos to people who could kind of heal from any and everything, and it's like, yeah, that happened to me one time, but hey, it is what it is. I have the most respect for y'all. As for me, I'm not like that, because sometimes I could get petty. Sometimes it could trigger some anger. It could trigger me to say some things that I probably shouldn't have said, but still said it because you pressing the nerve, you pressing the button. So for all of you beautiful, beautiful bloomers who are in this journey of healing and blooming and becoming the better person that you want to be, I'm encouraging you to not sweep certain things under the rug. Do not sweep certain situations under the rug because it can affect you later. Don't act like, oh, I'm so healed and this and that and the third and I'm okay. Listen, the truth is you may have healed from it, but you know, sometimes that cut may open back up. You may look at the scar and you're like, damn, I'm not healed. Why am I still crying over it? Sometimes it's just a lesson, but you know, we're all human. We all go through things. We all have shit to deal with. And I'm just encouraging everyone, listen, if you know there are certain things you're not healed from, start to work on it. Start to self-reflect and work on it. I am doing it. I've already said I will give you all random updates. Random times I may just get in front of the camera. I may not even write about it. I may just come on here and talk about it. But I do encourage each and every one of you to please heal. Work on yourself. Focus on yourself. If you feel like you've healed and then something happens and you realize you're not healed, take note of that and try to work on it, because there's no way of moving forward fully or being able to do certain things if you're not healed. I personally believe in that. If you don't agree, then that's cool, that's fine. But I am here. You're not the only one. I'm in this too. I already told y'all, I am only human. I am not perfect. I am only human. I make mistakes. I learn from it. It's either I get over it. I thought I was healed and I'm not. But I just want to encourage y'all again. Just keep blooming, keep moving forward. Try your best to heal from whatever it is you need to heal from. And let's work on it together. And I really do hope that if you are anyone, you know someone who's trying to heal from something, if you are someone who's trying to work on something, heal from something, try to work on it. Try your best not to project. Try your best not to, you know. And as I'm telling you all this, I'm talking to myself, because I know I have a tendency of doing it too, but I just want y'all to know, listen, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay if you're not healed, but try to work on it. Don't ignore your emotions, because sometimes you end up snapping and it's not even that serious. And I can say that because sometimes I snap and it was never that serious and then I feel bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was not supposed to talk this long, so I'm ending this right here, right now. I love you all. Keep blooming. If you want to read about this, go on my website again at bloomingwithazalea.com. Click on Infant Self and the topic will be there, so you can read about it if you need a little nighttime read. Make sure you follow me or subscribe to my channel. Share this. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers by August 26th, hint hint, because it will officially make 4 years since we've started Blooming with Azalea, and I am super, super excited. I hope to see you all in my next video. Be encouraged, be blessed, No weapon formed against y'all shall prosper in the name of Jesus, and any tongue that rises against y'all shall be condemned. Have a blessed day. Have a great day. And don't choose violence. Bye.